it's Alex, and I'm on my way to fit a steering rack to an MGC. Should be interesting. The MGC has got a straight 6 engine in it. Very nice. It's got that little, you can always tell the difference between an MGB and an MGC, because the MGC's normally got a couple of little bumps in the bonnet. It has a sort of front bump for the extra cylinders, and then it has a little bump up in the top, I think for the carburettor or something. I think it's twin carbs on that, but we'll have a look round it when we get there. I'm just thinking to myself, I'm annoyed I forgot to bring my camera stand, but it's fine, it's fine. I'll prop you up somewhere. One job that I need to do today is change the starter motor on this Marina, because it's a pain. 1 minute it starts perfect, it goes click vroom. Next minute, and it's normally on a colder, damper morning, where it'll just go and it's not the battery, it's not the wires, because I've changed every single wire going to that bloody starter motor, including battery to body earth and body to engine earth, and yeah, it's not helped. I've picked up a starter motor from the Allegro Club, but I don't know if it's the same starter motor. It looks the same, and it's got 9 teeth, and I've read up that the Marina has 9 teeth on the starter motor. So I can only hope that it will fit. Otherwise, I need to take my old one to the starter bay and get matey to take it apart and see what's going on in there. I mean, I could do that myself, but he hardly charges anything. And if it needs stuff doing to it, he's got all the bits there. So sometimes it's just better to take things to a professional who specialises in something, because they spend less time on it, basically. Because they'll have all the bits there and they'll be familiar with everything. Oh, I say he doesn't charge much. A bit like me, I don't really charge much. So here we are with the MGC. It's very echoey in here because it's a very large, what you could call a barn, but it's not really a barn. Big posh unit, full of classic cars. Although it's not full, there's still some space. So if you've got a car that needs storing and looking after, this is the place. Because we've got detailing section over here as well. There's the information if you need it in Gloucestershire. I'll put a link in the description as well. But this is Lindsay's car, MGC. There's the new rack, new track rod ends, look at that. Fantastic. And this hammer, I'll talk about that in a minute. I was going to show you the MGC humps, you see, so you've got that one there and that one there. He's got some fancy sign writing on there. Yeah, lovely little car. Ideal for a nice ride out in the Cotswolds. So this car's got wire wheels, so it's got spinners that hold the wheels on. And I was going to bring my hide hammer, but I forgot. And thankfully, Lindsay's got this great big red hammer. He said it's got a lead shot in it. You can hear it, it's like a maraca. Very expensive maraca. But yeah, that's going to be for knocking off the spinners. which I'm not looking forward to. It just feels abusive, doesn't it, hitting a car with a hammer? This Sebring has not long come back from America. What was it? It's actual Sebring rally or something? It was that?
It's the Sebring 12-hour endurance race.
Oh wow!
And it raced in '69.
Yeah. Triple Webbers. Interesting. They got the bonnet opening the other way.
Yeah, that was competition. But this is actually the BMC competition department car. One of only two.
Bloody hell! Super rare.
Driven by Paddy Hopkirk.
Spare coil.
Andrew Hedges.
Really? Oh wow. When you see cars like this, you never know if it is like a genuine thing or it's somebody's replica or...
Yeah, well, there are lots and lots of replicas of this car because it's such a famous car.
Yeah.
But the unique thing is that it's aluminium.
What, all aluminium?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Won't rust then? Did you have a good time over there?
Oh, it was fantastic. We
Good size of that.
to be invited there. We had VIP treatment, and it was just a fantastic weekend.
Wow.
And we got to go around the track in it as well.
Did you? Oh wow. So this is the same engine as yours, but it's got what, a lighter flywheel
Yeah,
and
lighter
things
flywheel,
like
lift cams,
that. And a big
competition
starter motor.
clutch. The original starter motor, yeah.
Wow.
We'll see the triple Webbers.
Yeah, I bet it's noisy.
It sounds great. Yeah. It sounds great.
Blimey. Right, here we are, steering rack. So this is the bar that comes out of the steering rack, and it looks like it's clamped into this. So it looks like I need to loosen that off, and then hopefully it'll be enough to pull that out when we take the rack off. And the fun bit will be getting the new one in there. But at least I've got Lindsay here. He said he wants to learn and help. So that's very handy, because he can help guide this in. So yeah, I'm going to crack that off. He's going to crack the spinners off, because he's done that before, and I don't want to hit his car with a hammer. And I'm going to centralise the rack. I won't put the track rods on, because we'll probably take the old ones off and count how many turns, and then we'll put the new ones on those same amount of turns. So hopefully it doesn't affect the tracking. Right, Lindsay is going to smash his car up. Now that hammer's ideal. I shall have to invest in one.
I think it's called a dead hammer, I think. It's got shot in it. So.
Yeah. Almost. Ah, there you go. Very handy to have, isn't it? You can see the locking mechanism. I just got to play with this and everything. Very handy, and it's got a safety lock there as well, which is good. You all right taking them off at that height? I'd be putting the ramp down. Oh God! I suppose you're tall, aren't you?
Oh, you can clean the inside.
Oh my God, it's so shiny. Here we are, here is the rack. Da-da-da, right there. So we've got to knock these out. I'll try and loosen them off first. Got to loosen these off up here. And it looks like, oh that's handy, looks like that nut's welded on. So we haven't got to worry about them, it's just a bolt. undo the bolt from the top. That's good. Yes, oh, it's nice to be under a ramp, isn't it? Yeah, maybe one day I'll squeeze one in my little unit. I don't think it'll fit, never mind. One's out.
Oh, it is? Oh, well done.
The other one doesn't want to move. Done half echo. It done half echo, didn't it? So I've beat the crap out of this one, and it does not want to come out. This one has. I beat that one, and that one's dropped down, so that will come out of there. But this one doesn't want to move. So let's put you back there. I've got a ball joint splitter here. We can use that to try and get the little bugger out. So nice and simple. Give it a little tap in there. Do that all the way up. It's easier if you keep the nut on, because it will grip onto the nut. Instantly just popped down. That last beat of the hammer must have got it. That's funny. That's brilliant. Normally you're doing that up, doing it up, and then it will crack it and it will come down. But that last beat of the hammer must have done it. Brilliant. Oh, there you go. Well, a minor demonstration of the ball joint breaker that wasn't really needed. So yeah, what happens is like when you take these down, that will just be loose then, and that will move about. So it's neither here nor there whether that's straight.
Okay.
The important thing is the thread count. As I say, I just hope that it counts the same. Come out, wherever you are. Flop. Flop, there you go. So we're getting close now, so we've got to take that other side off, get these two other nuts and bolts off, and then it all should just, whether it's going to come out of that UJ thing easily, we don't know. But we might have to try and split that open a bit.
Right.
So we shall see. Right, is the rack going to come off? That is the question, isn't it? Yes. I thought you were going to play me up.
Maybe hitting it up into the spline. Would that work?
I guess so. It's splined, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Might shock it. Nope. Nope. Right, and put that back in there. Put the top back in. And then we all go back up on top and see if we can just split the clamp. That was a pain in the bum getting that linkage out. Ta-da! Make sure you leave a comment saying nice rack. Although this isn't a nice rack. Right then. Excitement. Definitely think I need to buy one of these hammers. We used that and Lindsay bashing on the steering wheel to get the splines lined up for that blooming UJ at the top. Yeah, that was a bit of a pain. Oh, I didn't like that design. One little bit, but it's bolted onto the car now. And I'm just bolting on the track rod ends. Hopefully the tracking's not too far out. We thought it was very out, because I just popped the track rods into the tops of the arms just to sort of line it all up, and it looked really out, and I was like, I'm sure I counted the turns, but now we've put them where they should be, it looks quite straight. So the steering rack is on with the new track rod ends. We did count the turns of the old ones and then counted the new ones onto the new rack, but it didn't work. The wheels were really out, so we've had to do it by eye, and I think it's about as straight as it'll get. Towing in a bit, but we're going to move it backwards and forwards and see what happens. Lindsay's moved the steering wheel a bit because we centralised the rack again. Bit of choke. If it can make it to the garage to get the tracking done with the lasers, I'll be happy. Well, he hasn't immediately turned around and gone, oh my god, it's awful. Not that he talks like that. He's not shouting at me, waving his fist. Going back on the ramp. Still choking it out. How was it? What was it?
Yeah, it did feel sort of, I don't know, it's just on
Unstable?
Yeah, it feels like the wheels are perhaps slipping a bit, you know, it didn't feel quite like it was.
Yeah, it's probably towing in a bit too much.
So I'll probably just have to.
Well, I was going to say, if you, because you moved the steering wheel a bit now, is that straight?
Well, that's basically straight.
Is that how it's centered itself like that?
So, yeah, as we were driving. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool. All right then. So,
Crabbing a bit.
well, we'll have a look. We'll see if we can see by eye. I would say this one's pointing out too much.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Which is funny because I'm sure it was towing in too much before. Well, that's the little MG back together. He's booked it in at his garage to get the tracking done with the lasers. But we've had it going backwards and forwards and adjusting it, and we've got it so it's drivable and safe. But it's best to get the tracking done properly, because otherwise you get uneven tyre wear and all sorts. Right, I'm off home now.
Right.
So you know where to store your car if you need it, and you know where to come and get your car detailed as well. In here, with the fancy lights. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Cheers.